Hey, what's going on YouTube? What's happening, guys? Got some big news for you today. We have an official launch date for Binance.us, or Binance America, as they keep referring to it. Initially this was kind of rolled out as Binance US. They seem to be kind of rebranding it as Binance America. And the release date is going to be September 18th. As of, I believe it's 8 in the morning, September 18th, you will begin to be able to start depositing onto Binance.us. Now, from the onset, there will only be 6 cryptocurrencies, and we'll get to those in a second. It's basically like Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum. It's kind of like all the common ones you'd expect. And it really shouldn't come as a surprise, so I'm sure some people will be surprised that this is basically like a neutered Coinbase. It's really not not that exciting, especially if you're somebody who likes chasing shitcoins. We kind of knew that Binance.us wasn't going to look anything like Binance.com. I think the coins that most people were kind of really hoping for were Binance Coin, or the BNB coin, as well as Cardano. And I forget if this article mentions it or not, but I did see it mentioned elsewhere that, even though they probably will continue to expand and roll out some more coins, because heck, even Coinbase has more than they're initially rolling out with, I imagine this is going to be kind of like a soft launch. But even though I do anticipate them rolling out some more coins, it's pretty much been confirmed BNB coin is not going to be on Binance.com. So let's just put that to rest. And what's kind of surprising about this, within the past day or two, there was a Yahoo Finance article that interviewed Binance, and Binance was quoting as saying within the coming weeks, Binance.us should be open. And a lot of people are like, oh man, I was really hoping it'd be open by September 12th, or I was really hoping it'd be open soon. And Binance had said a couple weeks, and then a day or two later, we find out that the release date is just, 6 days after the cutoff being tomorrow. So this is an article from the Binance.us Medium account, and it says, back to school and back to the basics. Binance.us will open account registration and begin accepting deposits of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and USDT on Wednesday, September 18th. 2019 at 8 a.m. Eastern time, so that's the Chicago time, my time, that's 7. And for those of you guys on the West Coast, that would be 5 o'clock in the morning. This kicks off our first phase as we gradually roll out our digital asset marketplace across America. This initial registration phase, you will be able to sign up for a Binance.us account and select the tier of verification required to achieve your required withdrawal limits. Once verified, you'll be able to make deposits across the initial selection of assets. Shortly after registration opens, we will provide an update detailing when trading will go live for specific pairs. So you can start depositing to the platform. This is kind of like what happens when Coinbase rolls out a new currency. A lot of times they'll initially allow deposits before they actually open up trading. So you won't necessarily be able to start trading September 18th at 8 a.m. Eastern time. You'll be able to start depositing, and probably within the coming hours or coming days, they'll start rolling out the different trading pairs. After trading launches for this first phase, we'll continue adding to the selection of digital assets available for verified U.S. users to deposit and eventually trade on Binance.us. Trading availability of the digital assets we're exploring will be based on our digital asset risk assessment framework, which I kind of laid out in a blog post they did, which I covered in another video a while back. What happens next? Well, starting Wednesday, September 18th at 8 a.m., you can go to Binance.us, sign up for your account, verify your information, and deposit any of the following currencies. Following the registration opening, we'll update you on when trading will go live for the digital assets listed above. Verifying your account in this initial phase will allow you to go live. We'll trade on our digital asset marketplace as soon as trading commences. Excited to welcome you to your new home for digital trading. C. Coley, CEO of Binance.us. Now, keep in mind, Binance.us is not the same company as Binance. Binance.us is run by a company called BAM out of San Francisco. Binance either couldn't in a timely manner get their get all the licensing with FinCEN and all the states set up, so they're going with some third-party company called BAM, who's basically licensing the trading platform in a name. So keep in mind, you're not necessarily dealing with the same company as Binance.com that you're used to. Here in the comments said, so I can't trade BNB on the Binance platform. That seems strange. That's what I'm looking for. Gutted that it's Binance's selection of U.S. assets. So again, I think we will probably see more assets come out as time goes on. However, BNB is not going to be on there unless they get some clarification from governing regulatory bodies in the U.S., which is unlikely since BNB coin is pretty much obviously a security. One thing that a lot of people are kind of interested to see, actually, I guess this isn't even CZ's company, but just kind of a side note, like Binance, hasn't been around that long. What, like late 2017, I think it was it? Like they came in like right before the bull rush of 2017, and they grew to be the largest exchange very quickly. And what a lot of people have said, like, is CZ, who's the CEO of Binance, the founder of Binance, is he really this like business mastermind and this like amazing guy? Or was he just so successful because he wasn't playing on the same playing field as everybody else? What I mean by that, like, I think CZ was pretty smart, right? Like, he was giving away Lambos in trading contests. They rolled out an affiliate program that, like, just me alone, like, I got like 350 signups. You figure, obviously, like some of the bigger crypto YouTubers and people who are more dedicated to crypto and have larger audiences, they're getting even more. So that like really helped grow the platform. The affiliate program, the trading contests, they just did like a lot of fun giveaways and a lot of fun things to kind of like have people trading on their platform and loyal to their platform. But what a lot of people say is like, is CZ a marketing genius, and is he like really a genius with cryptocurrency, or is it just that like he was able to move from China to Malta and then kind of hop around the world and kind of disregard all laws and run kind of an illegal exchange? It would almost be as if, like, imagine CVS or Rite Aid or something like that, like tomorrow just decided to be like, you know what, fuck you, U.S. government, fuck you, DEA, we're starting to sell marijuana. And imagine, obviously, they would just go shut down the CVSs, but imagine the government couldn't touch CVS or Rite Aid in this scenario. And imagine if CVS is able to sell weed and like no other pharmacy is. Well, of course, their stock's going to shoot through the roof. Their business is going to skyrocket because it's the only place you can buy legal weed. That's essentially what CZ had going on with Binance. You had exchanges like Coinbase and Bittrex, like all restricted to trading certain coins and not trading securities, and requiring people to KYC. And Binance was like, yeah, you guys can cash out 20 grand a day, no verification required. We're going to trade all types of security coins. Like, I'm not hating on the guy. Like, I think the U.S. government's pretty fucking stupid. I think a lot of these policies about like only allowing accredited investors to trade certain assets and things like that, I think are very antiquated, and I think try to keeps the average Joes down and not. These laws are theoretically designed to protect people, but I think it's just kind of all antiquated and kind of stupid to try to protect people from themselves and stop them from making decisions with their own money. But regardless, that's kind of the world we live in. So it'll be interesting to see if Binance continues to, Binance.com I'm talking about, and ZZ continue to have success, or if they kind of fade out as most U.S. traders kind of leave. We still don't really know what it's going to look like. Will it be really easy to continue to trade on Binance.com with a VPN? Obviously, when you do that, you're kind of taking a risk. If your VPN ever fails or if you ever get caught doing it, potentially your funds are locked up. To anybody who's planning on leaving money sitting on Binance, I've said this a million times, but it's just really stupid. Like, why leave money at risk sitting on an exchange that you can't even trade with? And Binance themselves have come out and said that basically accounts will be closed at the discretion of Binance. So they're not just going to leave these accounts sitting open for you forever. Like, at some point, these accounts are going to close down. It might be sooner than you think. So if you haven't already done so, get your money off of Binance.com. If you do want to continue to play around, get a VPN or whatever, go ahead and do so. I would do it with smaller amounts of money and an amount of money that you're willing to lose. Binance.us will be here in 6 days, although I think it's kind of underwhelming, at least thus far, the assets that they have and what's kind of going on there. So I wanted to bring you guys this news. This is pretty big, especially considering a day or two ago they were saying it was going to be a couple weeks off. Let me know if you guys plan on signing up for Binance.us, or if you're like, what is this offer that Coinbase doesn't? But that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Drop comments down below if you have anything else to say, if you want to share your plans. If you're not subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button down below and the thumbs up button if you learned something from this video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.